If you log in for at least an hour on the PTS, you will be given 1 week of patron on the live servers. All you have to do is just be on the PTS for an hour. If you don't know how to get on PTS, go to live servers, do /exports and then account, just like that. Wait like 5-10 minutes and then hop over to PTS. If it doesn't work even after like 20 minutes, then just redo your export account and then wait again for like 5-10 minutes, and you guys should be able to get in. Then once you're in, just do whatever you want to. Honestly, just spend an hour testing or just doing whatever, and then whenever this goes to live servers, you'll be given 1 week of patron. Now for the main point of this video, I want to talk about the block, and at the moment I'm using the IU hotbar, and this is its own thing, so it has nothing to do with the actual hotbar itself. And there was one person that was actually making a mod for this. Once this ends up going to the live servers, it's pretty much the same IU hotbar, and then this is just going to be over here. Got the same stuff there. But now let's talk about the block. So if you don't know what this is, pretty much if you get one shot, this number goes down by 1. And the cool thing about this is that it doesn't get rid of your flask. So it'll protect you against one-shots from Ifera, Sandskitter, the clams from D15. There's also an enemy from like Bunfest. Pretty sure the Bunfest delves that will one-shot. Can't remember the enemy's name. Or if an enemy just takes away all of your HP, then it'll also reduce 1. The thing about this though is that if it goes down 1, it doesn't work like your typical flasks. You do not gain HP back. I'll showcase this in action later on, but if you don't already know, death defying or just any flask, if you get low, death defying automatically triggers so you gain HP back, and if you're using other flasks, you just press Q and your HP just goes back up. With this one, it does not go back up, so you're gonna have to take note of that. But once you get the stuff in the star chart where you get the lifesteal, then you won't really have to worry about that too much. But anyway, we got that out of the way. Let's talk about the block. So it's gonna be over here, and there's also one by gear crafting right over here. So you can use either one, doesn't really matter which one. And as of right now on the PTS, it says that it's free. So the content creators have been given a different set of patch notes. It's pretty much the exact same patch notes as you guys got. I actually don't know if this is written on the actual patch notes, but I'm just going to read it from the content creator one. So filling up the block is free on the PTS whenever you interact with it. So whatever your interact key is. So if I just press that, there we go. We're at 377. So that's max. And then I guess once this goes to live servers, this is actually going to be kind of pay to win, but not entirely pay to win because you can use other resources. It says here that it's going to be for credits. So you have to actually pay to use this thing, which is pretty insane. So I don't know if you guys have credits lying around. I don't know what the values are because they didn't really give us any, and they should let us know these things so we can test it and then give feedback on it to know if we need more or less or whatever is a good amount. But apart from credits, it says that you can use cubits and block of elements. I don't know if it's all at the same time, but it just says that those are the things that can be used as well. But as of right now, it's free. So the thing about this is that it benefits physical damage characters, but anybody is able to use it. And the way this works is that the more defense stats you guys have, the higher this number will be. And it doesn't just have to be on your gear, it can be on your gems, it can even be potions. So if I go over here to my candy bar, as you can see, I'm at 1,261. So I can survive for a pretty long amount of time. And that's because I just have a bunch of HP on this guy. But either way, that doesn't really matter. So 377 on my Boomeranger. But anyway, the defensive stats that you want to have if you want this number to be high is going to be maximum health, health regen, and stability. So if you played from like way back in the day, maybe you guys have some health regen gems, so that could help. If not, then it doesn't really matter. You can just put it on your gear. If you get extra critical hit, you can just swap stuff off to maximum health, and then you can get potions to apply the effects as well. But just know that whenever you press E on this, any extra things that you apply, so like let's just say you press E and then you grab a potion, gives you extra stability, you can't come back to this and press E again. You have to swap worlds and then come back to this and press E, and then that will update it. So I guess the weird thing about this is that you can literally buff your character to the max as possible, or at least as much as you can. So I can just swap all my stuff to HP, and then I can press E on this, and then I can just switch my stuff back. I don't know if that's how they intended it to be, but that's, I guess, what you can do. I guess it would be too much effort to swap it on your gems, but I guess if you really want to, just swap your gear to health, stability, stuff like that. Press E or whatever that is on console to get some extra, I guess, shield. I don't know what to call this, block. And then you can just swap your stuff back to what you had before. So that's pretty much the gist of it. So I guess I'll show you guys some gameplay of what it looks like. Okay, so to test this, we have 25 flasks, 389 of the block. So surely a clam will spawn in here somewhere. So let's give it a little test. Looks like there is a clam. Let's see where it is. Is it that one? Not that one, not that one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's just do this. I'll stand next to him. So let me just do a little bit of damage. This is kind of, hopefully I can do a little showcase here. Okay, there. As you can see, I'm dying, and it's taking away the thing and not my actual flask. So hopefully you guys can see that. So my shield is going down, or my block, I guess if you want to say that. Block is going down. My death defying is still as high as it can be. So there you go. That's pretty much a little showcase of it. and as you can see, it's still going down. So it gives you plenty of time to kill the clam, so I'll just kill it. And we're still at 25 flasks. So that is super, super amazing. And it even works on non-clams. So if you just want to get destroyed by a different set of enemies, I guess it's going to take a while, but I'm just going to show you guys. So we're at 377 right now. We'll just let them attack me. 25 flasks. Dude, I'm just too OP, I guess. I cannot take it. I guess I just can't take damage. I'm killing them without even doing anything. That's just how strong we are, I guess. Surely they can damage me. Okay, wait, let me try something. We're gonna take Death Defying off. We're gonna put on the Conjurer's Vial. Okay, there we go. So now we're stuck at very low HP, and as you can see, it's not taking any flasks, and it's taking away the thing for the block. So it's very cool. You don't have to farm with Death Defying if that's what you're doing. You can use other vials, so that makes this super good. So that's why I really like this. The block is amazing. I just hope that it's not going to cost a lot to use, and it's something that we can just use on every single character because it is amazing. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to really test with the block. I think you guys get the point with it, and if you do run out, you can just go back to the hub and collect some more. But just know that on the live servers, it's going to cost whatever it ends up costing, credits, cubits, everything. But there you go, interact with it again. On PTS it is free, so we're just getting it for free right now. Oh, and then one final thing I want to mention, it's currently bugged. They're probably going to fix this. They should. I think I saw somewhere that one of the devs were going to look into it because it wasn't intended. But if you have the block thing enabled like I do here, like I have some block, if you try to do /respawn, it won't let you respawn. You just go back to really low HP, and instead it takes away one of your I guess block things. I don't know what to call those. We got to come up with a name for that. I don't want to call this block. I guess shield? The mod that somebody sent me looked like a shield. We can turn that into a bar, I guess, but I guess like a universal thing. I don't know, maybe a shield. A shield makes sense. Block, like our characters aren't doing anything. Like we're not actually blocking. So I don't know. If you guys think shield is a pretty good name, we can go with that. But I don't know. Do we just say like we lost one shield? I have no idea. But either way, you guys get the point. That should be fixed whenever it goes to live servers. It should be about 2-3 weeks or something when this hits the live servers, but it's gonna be on PC first, and then console will get it, and then I guess for whatever reason Switch usually gets things last. But hopefully, I just want everyone to get this at the same time, but I guess that's going to be too much to ask for. But either way, that's going to be all for today's video. There's really much else to this update. If you do guys have questions about the PTS or like what else to test, then I can do that for you guys. But in the meantime, I guess that's pretty much it. Like I have my cosmic gems done. So all of these are maxed out 35, and that is going to be max light. Because we have the litany, we have pretty much everything. I could get the ally that gives me 50 extra lights if you want to do that. So just add 50 to that, and then just add the berserk battler if you want to do that. Yo, this is CashinClean from the future. They messed up gems. I'm gonna put up a screenshot on the screen from Grum over here. Seems like gems are kind of scuffed, so we're gonna have to wait until a patch or they covered the powering and the stats because it seems very weird right now. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later.